You know, they say wealth isn't just about money, it's about legacy. It's about the impact you have on the lives of your loved ones, not just today, but for generations to come. And let me tell you, as a grandmother myself, there's no greater joy than knowing you've played a part in securing a bright future for your grandchildren. More and more grandparents today are taking charge, making smart financial moves to ensure their grandchildren aren't just cared for, but are thriving for generations to come. They understand that true wealth is about opportunity, about giving your family the tools they need to build a life they love. So, in this video, we're diving into 5 powerful financial strategies that are helping families build that lasting legacy, from smart investing to financial education. We're talking about real, actionable steps you can take today to make a difference that echoes through time. Let's get started. Let's talk about education. You know, I'm a huge believer in the power of education. It's the key that unlocks so many doors in life. But let's be honest, the cost of college? It's enough to make your head spin. But here's the good news. There's a powerful tool that can help you ease that burden for your grandchildren and set them up for success. 529 college savings plans. Now these plans are like a gift that keeps on giving. Why? Because the money you contribute grows tax-free year after year. That's right, Uncle Sam doesn't take a dime until that money is withdrawn for qualified education expenses. And even then, those withdrawals are tax-free too. Think about it. You start contributing when your grandchild is just a baby. Every birthday, every holiday, you put in a little something. That money has years, even decades to grow, completely sheltered from taxes. By the time they're ready for college, that account could be a game changer. And here's where it gets even better. You can supercharge those savings by front-loading your contributions. That's right, you can put in a larger sum up front, especially when they're young, and let the magic of compound interest work its wonders over time. Now I know what you might be thinking. But Suze, what if they decide not to go to college? Don't worry, you've got options. You can easily change the beneficiary to another family member, even yourself. Or, you can withdraw the money for other purposes, though you will have to pay taxes and a penalty on the earnings. But here's the bottom line. 529 plans are a powerful way to invest in your grandchildren's future, reduce the burden of student loan debt, and open up a world of opportunities for them. Okay, let's talk about something that many people find a little, well, let's just say uncomfortable: estate planning. I know, it's not the most exciting topic, but trust me, it's one of the most important conversations you can have, especially when it comes to protecting your hard-earned wealth for your grandchildren. Here's the thing. None of us live forever. And while we don't like to think about it, we need to be prepared for the unexpected. That's where trust funds come in. A trust is like a safety net for your assets. It allows you to specify exactly how you want your wealth to be managed and distributed, both during your lifetime and after you're gone. The beauty of a trust is that it gives you control. You decide who benefits, how much they receive, and when they receive it. This is especially important if you have young grandchildren. You can structure the trust to provide for their education, their healthcare, even their first home down the line. And here's another huge benefit. Trusts can help your loved ones avoid the often lengthy and expensive process of probate. Probate is the legal process of settling your estate after you die. It can be a real headache for your family, especially if you haven't made your wishes clear. But with a trust in place, your assets can be distributed smoothly and efficiently according to your instructions. This can save your family time, money, and a whole lot of stress during a difficult time. And let's not forget about estate taxes. Depending on the size of your estate, your heirs could be facing a hefty tax bill. But guess what? Trusts can help minimize those taxes, preserving more of your wealth for your loved ones. But here's the key. A trust is only as good as the estate plan it's part of. So sit down with a qualified estate planning attorney. They can help you create a plan that reflects your values, protects your assets, and ensures that your legacy is carried out according to your wishes. Chapter 3. Building lasting security, the power of real estate. Let's talk about something I'm sure you're familiar with: real estate. Now I know what you're thinking. Real estate is expensive. And you're right, it can be a significant investment. But it can also be one of the most powerful ways to build lasting wealth for your family, wealth that can be passed down for generations. Think about it. Land is finite. They're not making any more of it. And as the population grows, the demand for housing continues to rise. This inherent scarcity makes real estate a valuable asset that tends to appreciate over time. But it's not just about appreciation. Real estate can also provide a steady stream of passive income through rentals. Imagine this: you purchase a rental property and rent it out to tenants. Every month, you receive a rent check, providing you with a consistent cash flow. Now imagine passing that income-generating property down to your children or grandchildren. They inherit not only a valuable asset but also a source of financial security that can help them build their own futures. And here's another benefit. Real estate can be a powerful hedge against inflation. As the cost of goods and services rises, so too does the value of real estate, and often the rental income it generates. This can help protect your wealth from being eroded by inflation. Of course, real estate investing isn't without its risks. It's important to do your research, choose your properties wisely, and be prepared for the responsibilities that come with being a landlord. But if you're looking for a tangible, long-term investment that can provide both financial security and a lasting legacy for your family, real estate is definitely worth considering. Chapter 4: Passing the Torch Family Business Involvement. For many families, a business isn't just a source of income, it's a source of pride, a legacy built over years of hard work and dedication. And for grandparents who have poured their hearts and souls into their businesses, there's a natural desire to pass that torch on to the next generation, to see their grandchildren carry on the family tradition. Now, involving grandchildren in the family business isn't just about keeping the business within the family. It's about instilling valuable life lessons and skills that will serve them well, no matter what path they choose in life. Think about it. Working in a family business teaches young people about responsibility, hard work, and the importance of customer service. They learn about managing money, making decisions, and solving problems, essential skills for success in any field. But it goes beyond just practical skills. By working alongside their grandparents, grandchildren learn about the family's history, their values, and their entrepreneurial spirit. It's a unique opportunity to connect with their heritage and understand the sacrifices that were made to build the family legacy. And let's not forget about the potential financial benefits. If the family business is successful, grandchildren who are involved from a young age are in a prime position to inherit and grow that business, creating wealth not just for themselves but for future generations. Now, I know what you're thinking, but what if my grandchildren aren't interested in the family business? And that's okay. The most important thing is to have open and honest conversations with them about their interests and aspirations. Encourage their curiosity, expose them to different aspects of the business, and give them the freedom to make their own choices. Even if they decide to pursue other paths, the lessons they learn and the work ethic they develop will be invaluable assets throughout their lives. Chapter 5: The Gift That Keeps On Giving, Teaching Financial Literacy. Now, of all the gifts you can give your grandchildren, there's one that stands above the rest: the gift of financial literacy. You see, it doesn't matter how much money you have if you don't know how to manage it wisely. Teaching your grandchildren about money, how to earn it, save it, invest it, and spend it wisely, is one of the most powerful things you can do to empower them for a lifetime of financial security and success. And the best part is, you don't have to be a financial expert to teach them. Start simple. Open a savings account for them and teach them about the power of compound interest. Give them an allowance and help them create a budget. As they get older, introduce them to investing concepts. Explain how stocks and bonds work. Show them how to research companies and make informed investment decisions. And don't underestimate the power of real-life experiences. Take them shopping with you, and teach them how to compare prices and look for value. Involve them in family financial discussions, age appropriately of course, so they can learn about budgeting, saving, and planning for the future. But here's the key: make it fun. There are tons of great books, apps, and games designed to teach kids about money in an engaging and interactive way. And don't be afraid to be creative. Create your own family financial challenges or games to make learning about money an enjoyable experience. The more engaged they are, the more likely they are to retain the information and develop healthy financial habits that will last a lifetime. Remember, financial literacy is not a one-time conversation, it's an ongoing process. By instilling these values early on and providing them with the knowledge and tools they need to succeed, you're giving your grandchildren a priceless gift, the gift of financial freedom, and the ability to build a bright future for themselves and generations to come. There you have it. 5 strategic moves grandparents are making today to create legacies that last. We talked about securing their education with 529 plans, protecting their future with trust funds and estate planning, building lasting security through real estate, passing the torch through family business involvement, and empowering them with the gift of financial literacy. These are more than just financial strategies, they're acts of love, investments in the future of your family, and a testament to the values you hold dear. Which one inspired you the most? Which one resonated with you on a personal level? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who's building a future for the next generation. Remember, wealth is wisdom, so pass both on.